And we're live. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Alison Jane's and Gregg Prescott's date night. Actually, we're supposed to be together tonight here on this couch. But anyway, we're here. We are here together on the computer.
We are.
And we're going to make this happen. We're going to make it work. Actually, there's some things we were talking about, maybe some different possibilities. Who knows? With once the elections are over here, maybe they'll lift the restrictions here, because it's the United States that's fucking it up for everybody that wants to fly into the United States. We can fly anywhere. We can go. I was just in the UK, a few weeks ago. I can go there. Just people can't fly here. So maybe once like I said, once the election's over with and they lift the restrictions, then maybe Ali can fly back and forth, and we'll just take it from there. What we're looking at too is possibly, and this would be pretty sweet, a marriage on 555. And we're also going to be doing a conference then. So anyone invited to the conference obviously would be invited to the wedding as well. Where the conference is there's only maybe 110 seats available. It'll sell out quickly. So when we finally do announce that, I have a feeling it'll sell out. So anyway, enough of me babbling. You babble for a little. How are you doing, my love?
Well, as you are, we've both been really going through it.
Emotion,
haven't we?
Yeah.
Devastating. But, the worst scenario would have been that if it would have caused a problem between me and you, and it just hasn't and never will.
No.
But, I know that for some people who are trying to come together with their twins, it would cause tremendous stress and everything else. I think we're just lucky that we're just the type of people we are, that we just have so much trust in what we have that it can't possibly change anything.
I've said it right all along. It's just a minor blip in the scope of eternity. This is just a tiny little blip. You and I have always been together. We'll always be together. Just because we don't have the ring on our finger doesn't mean that we're not still together and connected.
When you said that, I wanted to poke you in the eye, though, when you said it's only a blip. It doesn't feel like a blip to me. Crying.
I know, but when we look back at this, it's just a tiny blip. Our entire lives are just a tiny blip in the scope of eternity.
No, I just want to be with you.
That's a song by the Raspberries. Oh, I want to be with you. Oh, yeah. I think I sent you that song.
I think you did.
I did at one point. Yeah.
I know. We'll sort it. So I've just been gathering names for the list.
Like a little squirrel gathering nuts. You're gathering names.
I am. I'm getting people to come and join in the list. Come and join in the list.
So how many more did you gather?
And another double, so whatever we said, there's another double of that. Yeah.
No kidding. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely getting there. So I'm excited for everybody.
Yeah. Because it's a global manifestation. If we all put that much thought and intention into it, while you're doing it, we're encouraging everybody else to join in and magnify thoughts and intentions.
Yeah. So imagine all that love going out there. All that love that you feel for a twin flame or for a soulmate. All that energy and that hope And that's all manifesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And I'm just looking at you thinking how beautiful you look.
Thank
you. Do. Stunning.
You do. Wow. You've got that t-shirt and I love. You look amazing too.
Wow.
I know, that's how I feel. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
We are lucky.
We are. Very lucky.
Yep.
Just want to say hi to everyone that's joined us in YouTube land. In the YouTube, I have to say the YouTube and the Google. Now that I'm 60, and I live in Florida. I can't say Florida.
We did a nice birthday thing for you, didn't we, yesterday?
Did an amazing birthday thing for me. Yeah.
We couldn't call it a
greatly
party.
Appreciate.
It wasn't a party. It was just a
gathering. A birthday gathering.
It was just us, and then I hit the button and let everybody else in.
Yeah, everybody was hiding in the Zoom chat room.
Did you know?
No, I had no idea. I thought it was
really?
just you.
That's good.
Yeah. It's a good thing I didn't say or do something I shouldn't have said or done.
Well, we was live, so you wouldn't have done, so we was all right. Mind you, there's been a couple of occasions it's like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, I want to say hello to people in the YouTube land.
Okay.
So we have Debbie and Crystal, Laura, up 3, Paul, Nasa, Sarah, Desi are all joining us there. So yeah, thank you for
hello everyone
here with us on date night.
I just raffled off Gilded Tarot, just did that just now.
Mm-hmm.
That went out to Lisa Dock. So if Lisa Dock, you see this, you just need to give me your email address, and also the runner-up prize, which was it's like a mystery gift, and that's Kylie Emerton.
Hey. Also, if Marejo Johnson's watching, I sent you an email regarding your N5D shirt. Check your email. So
what's that about?
Well, she ordered the title of the shirt was a V-neck. It was the 7 chakra V-neck, but it was a crew neck shirt that was actually in the picture. I made a mistake. I wasn't sure whether she wanted the actual V-neck or she wanted the crew neck. So otherwise I would have mailed it out already. So I'm just waiting for her to answer. So answer my email. I sent it out last night. So yeah, I try to get them. Anyone that orders a t-shirt from N5D Quantum Tie-Dye, I try to get them out the next day. You know, as soon as I get the order. You've seen me. As soon as the orders come in, I'm plugging away, working, and yeah,
I know.
I get them out ASAP. Yeah,
you're good.
So
yeah.
Anyway,
no. So you've been busy boy today.
Yeah, I did the bigger picture, and it's uploading right now to BitChute. It's 30%.
There's one that I haven't seen.
It was the one before the last one.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to upload that one to BitChute just so you can see that one too.
And you know, it will be handy for you to number these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That is true. Or put a date on it.
Yeah, because it's like, have I seen that one before? I mean, it's not a problem because I just watch it again, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, that's a good idea. Nasa said that she had gotten a gift to bring with her to the beach meetup. I'll have to mail it to you. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're as bummed out about this as anyone else. Trust us. Yeah.
Shed many tears.
Yeah, it was hard to go on that following day to do the raffle.
I don't know how you did that.
I made it through.
Sadness.
I know I made it through.
Bad.
Yeah.
That's why I had to come on. because I wasn't going to, because I thought I can't be on camera. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was bad. But you were so brave coming on, the way you were feeling.
Yeah. It had to be done. And, I did raffle off a t-shirt that went to Gabriel Cook, I believe his last name is. So Gabriel, congratulations. It's mailed out and you should have it in a few days.
That's really nice. What
Got another
idea.
Yeah, I do have another raffle coming up for Patreon users. Any Patreon, anybody that signs up on Patreon for $1.11 or more, you're instantly entered in the raffle. And so it's going to be on November 11th at 11 a.m. So 11:11 at 11:11 a.m. We're doing a raffle on Zoom for Patreon users. 11:11 or more, and then we'll just do a spirit chat after that. So join us one way or the other.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to come on live tomorrow and do some little mini readings. I haven't done those for a long time, so it'll be on my Psychic Ali 1-to-1 Facebook page. It will be Tuesday evening for me, which will be about
Tuesday
7.
evening. We do this on Tuesday evenings.
No, 7 p.m.
Oh, your time. Yeah. Okay.
My time. UK. So that what would be?
2. Oh wait.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
USA. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
So. Yeah.
See, one thing we were talking about too, to possibly raising money, would be to do like a benefit, and I love this idea. I would be raffling off shirts for, like, for example, if you donate $60 to our wedding fund, I would make you a custom shirt. You pick the colors, whether it's a center spiral, a side spiral, ice dye, whatever you want. I'll make it for you custom. So it'd be, whatever you wanted for 60 or 2 for 100. So it'd be kind of, and then maybe Ali would do some like mini readings on that day as well. And we would just do things to help raise money and have fun for the day too. Maybe I'll just break out the guitar and we'll just, do karaoke or something. It'll be a fun day.
Come on all day. Can't we? You can do an all day.
Sure.
If there's anybody else wants to come on and do anything entertaining, I think that would be really nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So we haven't picked out a day yet to do that. But it sounds like fun. Probably would be a weekend day.
Want me to get my diary out?
Probably have to be a Saturday that you're not busy.
I always do Saturdays every Saturday.
I know.
2 till 8.
Well, that's doable. Till 8 your time. Yeah. So we could do it after 8 your time would be 3 my time. So we could do it like 4 o'clock, give you an hour to take a break and come back on at like 4 or 5, maybe a couple hours. If you get a couple hours break. Yeah.
4's what, and then we just do right through the evening then?
Yeah, just from 5 until maybe 10, 11.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'll put it in my diary, because if it's in my diary, it's in my diary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's in there, where else would it be? Well, no, the Akashic Records.
It's happening if it's in my diary, you see.
Okay. It's a done deal, right?
Yeah. So Saturday the 24th.
Oh, wow. This upcoming Saturday? Is that enough time to really put it out there?
Why not?
Okay.
People are kind of instant, aren't they?
I know I am. For the most part, I do spirit chats with like an hour notice. The last one I gave like 2 days notice. That's the first time I've ever given that much notice.
No.
Usually it's an hour or less, 20 minutes.
I have to run everything through my diary.
I like spontaneity.
Yeah, but I can't, can I? Do you know what I mean?
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I can't.
You can't.
Otherwise, people would never get a reading from me, would they?
No, you have to be organized. Me, I just freaking wing it. Wing it. Chicken
Nothing
wing.
wrong with that either.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like being constrained by time.
I'm putting it in. It's going in my diary.
Do it.
So that'll be 9 p.m. my time then, wouldn't it? 9 p.m. right through, basically. I'm just going to put it right through.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. No. Just kidding.
What are we calling it?
Allie's a dork night. Ali and Gregg being dorks for one night.
Dorks.
Just a wedding benefit, maybe. I don't know. Wedding fundraiser.
Wedding fundraiser.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Okay. And I'll think of some things that I can do. I could do a quick tarot lesson within that.
If you want, you will have been teaching all day, but yeah, if that's, yeah, I'm open for anything. Okay. Desi says she's gonna smack you for calling you a dork.
I would, Desi, but I am a dog.
I am too. I've said this many times, in psychology, when you ridicule other people, it's that usually what you fear within yourself. I'm a dork. So if I call you a dork, I'm a dork. Huh?
Why fear it? I am what I am.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm, it's like every single time I go live, I get cut off. And there's usually about 3 different videos.
And that's only on Facebook, though, when you go live on Facebook, right? Through Zoom on Facebook. Or is it just Facebook, right?
Facebook. Like I tried to do a reading for Rash Pal earlier using this microphone that I'm using now. It wouldn't work. I unplugged it. She couldn't get the microphone. We couldn't hear each other. So literally, and then I went on to Zoom and used the microphone. It worked fine. Honestly, it's like I've got the glitch and it's like technical stuff doesn't work around me. Cancel, clear, delete that up there. I don't know why. You had a bit of a technical what's it happened just before we came on, didn't you?
I did. And you know what? It's still Mercury retrograde. Yeah. When I was uploading the video, the bigger picture to BitChute, I uploaded it, and all I needed to do was upload the cover photo, and it wouldn't take it. So I had to upload the whole video again. But I uploaded the cover photo first this time and made sure that it was taken, and now it's uploading, and it's 44% uploaded right now to BitChute. So I'll have it out and ready real soon. So hopefully later on this evening. It'll be published on N5D tomorrow. Some big stuff happening too. I highly recommend checking it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
really
been in the UK, haven't I?
Mm-hmm. Well,
in the UK.
Yeah. But there's an October surprise happening this week that's gonna blow people's minds, and it's in there. And it's I haven't seen it anywhere else. This is something that it's like
you guys know it.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be good? I was just thinking, okay, so let's go to this real quick. We have, as you guys know, we have this a new webpage. It's called n5d.club. So let's go there real quick, because I keep changing it around a little, but this one now, this is what it looks like now. You guys, that have been on it since the start. I changed it up a little. You're still members. Everything works the same. You haven't lost anything that you had before now. But this one you can create pages, groups, and blogs. So anybody can do that. Plus it has this wall that basically is like Facebook, where you can post whatever you want, links to videos or websites, and it's like Facebook, but it's not censored. So and then also, what's that?
We don't want that. Apart from the obvious, like porn and stuff, we won't want that on.
Yeah, I sent you a friend request, but you haven't answered my friend request, so I'm going to use.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You're joking. I haven't been on it.
I know. Well, you should. So I'm going to use Sharon as a example here. So I could post on her page. I could also, there's ways that you can communicate here. You can do a video chat where it's FaceTime basically, or you can call the person. Anybody that you friend, you can do that here on in5d.club. And so that's a really
the upgrade.
Yes.
This is only if you've got your paid person. If you're not a paid person, obviously everybody's free right now.
Yeah, everyone's free right now. Later on, it'll be a little bit different, but not much. And
everybody's upgraded, aren't they, at this moment in time? Yeah.
So here's what you can search for people on this one, and you can use the filter and limit it to different countries, whether men, women, or what new people if they're online now. All sorts of different, or you can search by username, but you can search for people on in5d.net. Oh, I recognize those two right there. Actually, I recognize a lot of people.
Is that Desiree? Is that Desiree?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
lovely. Oh.
But yeah, we have lots of different things that are here. But the groups, this is going to be cool because we can create groups. I did a new group to introduce yourself. I just did this right before we came on. So, I made I introduced myself, and, namaste everyone. Many of you know me already, but I'm Greg from in5d.com, my twin flam. You're my twin flam. My twin flame is Alison, and I'm absolutely crazily in love with her. My personality type is INFP, which means I'm an introvert, just like many of you. Also, just like many of you, I feel I'm here to be part of something magnanimous in our spiritual evolution. I'm here to help facilitate this great awakening through in 5D. Send me a friend requests. Sending you all infinite love and light. A big old dork. Okay, so yeah, that's that. So yeah, join us on in5d.club, and we're gonna do some fun things there. And I'm working on getting a marketplace set up within this framework too, where you can sell, products and services. If you have, if you're do craft work, or if you're like a I don't know, counselor, or a spiritual counselor, you could actually advertise your services here as well. So check us out, in5d.club.
Nice. I'm going to go back, hadn't I, and say yes to your friend request.
I know. I was feeling like you're ignoring me.
Oh, my love. I slept all day today.
You did.
I just whacked out.
That's rare for you to sleep all day.
Yeah. It was like on and off, and then my friend Rash Pal, she messaged me. I'm still getting invoices from the bloody shop.
Wow.
So she's going to let me find out what that's about, because they shouldn't be. I've come out of the shop now. I've given the keys back, and that's it. But He also said, I wonder if somebody is blocking us from being together, if there is somebody sending negative shit our way. How do you feel about that?
Well, we'll have to do some protection rituals, I think, and
I thought,
send it back.
we'll send it back. Unless it's unintentional, because there's some people out there that might be doing it, but they don't know they're doing it. Does that make sense? It's because it can happen.
Well, I can tell you this, you know, on Facebook, I've noticed this. I'm going to go to my Facebook page. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but my friend list has been going down because I'm posting stuff like this, which is understandable. You know, I get it. Liberals are unfriending me. But the funny thing is, my followers are going up exponentially. So I might lose, 2 or 3 friends, but I'm gaining 1 or 200 followers for every 1 or 2 friends I lose. So this was interesting too. Look up what the 3 red banners means on Wikipedia, and I put the link right there. It basically stands for the Republic of China and socialism. So pretty interesting stuff about what they use.
Connected again with there.
Yeah. So that's anyway. So I don't know if you guys are noticing the same thing about losing friends but gaining followers, but that's the way it is with me.
Mine. You check mine. Check mine.
I'm not sure how many friends and followers you had. I'll check it right now. Do you know? Okay, yeah, I'll check.
I was nearly up to maximum friends. I literally had no more. So if I haven't added you, it's because I can't. Unless people have been doing the same, because I've been putting lots on about Trump as well.
Okay. And as well as your mother. Hi, Patricia.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, hi, Mom and Dad, if you're watching. My parents said they might be watching tonight.
Oh, hello. Hello, Greg's mom and dad.
We haven't said anything inappropriate, have we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. So I'm going to go to your page on the Facebook. The Facebook. So your followers are 2346. And let's check your friends. 4962. See, you've lost 38.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's okay. If they don't like what I'm putting up, that's all right with me.
Yep. Me too.
Anybody who watches the normal media will not understand a thing about Trump. They won't understand what he's representing, what he's about, what is going on. They'll just see all the negative shit that's come out. Some of it he is, saying the wrong things. Do you know what I mean? He's a human. He wasn't trained to be a president. He was a bloody businessman. He's not going to be perfect.
I think he's doing a great job, honestly. And compared to Joe Biden and the corruption, we on the bigger picture, I do cover pretty much in depth Hunter Biden, the drama that's going on with him. So that'll be coming out within the next few hours. Just real quick, quick shout out to everyone that's joining us. We have Sharon Dije, D-I-J-E, Dije. I can't. Star, Brandy. I probably said some of these names before too. Ostralka, I think that's how you pronounce that. Claudette, Paul, Kirsten, Inner Peace, and Andrea. So hi and welcome to our date night. So look at you. Yeah, let's do it. Because that way I get to stare at you. I'm going to put the spotlight on you and wipe the drool off my chin.
You're lovely. You boost my confidence, you do. He's lovely. So we're all going to get together. So obviously I haven't seen, can I just double check my Facebook? Can you just carry on talking a minute while I because I did a last minute shout out to see if there was anybody else who wanted me to put them on the list.
Okay.
There isn't anybody. Nobody's added their names. That's fine. I didn't want to miss people out that had literally done it.
Carm Serrano says, I love the energy between you two.
Oh,
I do too.
So do I. This is so easy. What's that white penis that you've got there?
What's that?
What's that white penis you've got there?
Not a penis.
Oh, that.
This is not a penis.
Looks a bit phallic-y. Don't usually see that there.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Not usually like. Anyway, let's do the list.
Yeah, it's all you.
So what we did, okay, this was last week, wasn't we? We added some of the love spell that we did. This is the original love spell that I did to meet Greg. Okay, so just for anybody who hasn't heard the story, I basically I was fed up of relationships that I didn't feel as if we're going to go anywhere. Does that make sense? I felt as if it was like going round in circles. So I wanted to meet the person that I absolutely was going to spend the rest of my life with. So I sent out a message out to the universe in the way of an affirmation. My affirmation, I have found my affirmation. I couldn't find it before, but I have found it now. And basically, it just said that it was all about, these are ancient, look, ancient. There's a few that I've done over the years, okay? So a few more herbs and things put together. So an affirmation is a statement that isn't actually true yet, but you say that you have it and then it becomes true. Okay, so here's some of the ones that I've done in the past. Me and my partner are in love and happy. And in the relationship, he is the man who I'm meant to be with. That was the wording that I used. So me and my partner are in love and happy in a relationship. He is the man who I am meant to be with. Okay, so if you want to borrow that wording, use that wording, you are happy to do that. You know, I'm happy for that. The other one I had was I have financial abundance enough to share, which is one of the ones that me and Greg use in our affirmations that we do. I love myself unconditionally because it's really important that you do. Otherwise, you are not going to be able to love another person if you don't accept yourself. That was kind of that one.
It's good to know. It's good to know that the universe doesn't care if you're grammatically correct or not. So when you say me and my partner instead of my partner and I, the universe doesn't care. They know the intentions. So
I was trying to read it out exactly as I said it. Otherwise, I would have changed it, but I can't really.
Okay.
Now, the other one that I put out there was the angels of healing are around Hallie, my granddaughter, who was born blind with other conditions, making her well and miracles happen. So there was, you literally put things like whatever you want, but you put it in the present time, like I have, it is, I am, you know, thank you for, you know. So if you want a new car, you say, thank you, universe, for my new car. It's perfect for me. It's safe, secure, and affordable. You know, you can actually ask me if you want to send a message and tell me what it is that you would like. And then I can give you an affirmation to go with it. If you want to just send a message, and I'll do that. My teaching is helping develop myself and my students from all over the world. Now, I wasn't teaching anybody all over the world, okay, when I wrote this years and years, 10 years ago, I think this was. And now I'm doing that. So, you know, these things work, and they're so battered up, and, you know, there's crap all over them, but they do work. You know, and these are all the little spells that I did. A few little herbs here and there, just what I mean. And yeah, so I did one for the twin flames, and for anybody who's in a relationship and they feel that it is a twin flame energy, or they feel as if it's a real, you know, when you really love somebody, but the relationship just is a bit out of sync. Still add yourself and your partner to the list, because the list is about love, and it's about bringing people together. It's about people being able to strengthen the relationship that they have, and for like magnets drawing people together. So that's kind of what this is all about, really. You're right there. You're going to sleep. Just lay back in the chair there. So anyway, this is the spell. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the names that are on the list. If you want to be on the list for next week, then please just write list. Just put list in the comments, okay, and we'll add your name to it. Don't feel as if you're not going to get any energy sent your way until next week, because we start as soon as your name goes on the list, the intention is there and it is sent out, so it will just happen. Okay, so I'm just going to read out the list now. Let's find it. Okay, so it's Alexandra G, Alison S, Alla D, Ali F, Becca D, Brandy L, Chrissy E, Claire S, Chris D, Crystal H, Cynthia F, David S, Deb P, Debbie H, Debbie P, Deborah M, Diane M, Dauphine Frazier, Diana A M, Jill P, Jane H, Jane M, another Jane M, and another Jane M, Jenny, one who said the name, Josephine R, Julie R, Karen M, Kate P, Kate W, Kathleen L, Kerry D, Kim W, Kimberly ST, Kwan Y, Layla S, Linda P, Linda S, Lisa S, Liz C, Mafelda T, Paige H, Patricia W, Patricia W, Paula F, Rachel N, Rashpal K, Robert F, Sam S, Samantha H, Shannon F, Sharon G, Trenna R P, Tricia B. That's it. So if you could all visualize those names, visualize the love going out to them, and visualize magnets pulling these people together. Let the universe do this. It's done.
So it is. I lit a candle for you, too.
Thank you.
It's that simple. And
Exciting.
we have a bunch of people that added their name that want their names added. So you'll have to go back and check that out. What's that?
Could you not make that now?
Well, you'll have to add them too, as I'm reading.
Adam.
Okay. So we have Claudette M. Erica, there's no last name. It just says Erica. Suzanne D. DJ, D-I-J-E B. Valerie A. Andrea J. Ava F. And Mindy W.
Okay.
You're all added. So you guys well made the list. You're part of the 144.
Yeah.
Yeah, these affirmations really do work. And as Ali can attest, maybe not overnight, but it happens in perfect divine timing. And just like
it all happens now.
I think the reason why we weren't allowed to marry was because it was during a Mercury retrograde.
Maybe.
Yeah. And, you know, universe is trying to cover us and trying to tell us, okay, do it on a more synchronistic day, like 555 or something.
Okay.
As much as I want to be married to you. Yeah.
So I was going to say, I just want to be married to you.
Mm-hmm.
But what I think, the reason why people must have thought, well, you know, why now? Why is there an urgency? Why, you know, if you love each other, why does it have to be? The reason why was because we were picking up that the universe was going to, or the flight energy was going to stop us from
traveling,
being able to fly together and travel. And it did manifest into we wasn't able to fly together. I don't think we manifested that. I do think that, you know, we were picking up maybe that was going to happen or that could happen.
Also, if we're dual citizens, for example, if Ali's a dual citizen here in the United States, she may not have to get mandatory vaccines, which they're trying to push in the UK by April. So, you know, with you being a dual citizen in the United States, you could say, well, I'm a US citizen. I don't need that. Yeah.
That would be good. Never thought about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that I think that was in my the bigger picture or one might have been the previous one that you didn't see, but there was something about vaccinations that they're trying to push in the UK by mandatory vaccinations by Easter.
There would be, have you seen all the protests and everything? It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh, yeah.
We really don't think that it would be possible for it to happen. There's just too many people kicking off now about it all. Can't see it.
Mm-mm. No, the awakening is full force right now. And, you know, at least what we're seeing here in the United States with the whole Hunter Biden computer thing, man, they're just tapping into the tip of the iceberg of what's on his computer, let alone what's on Jason Wiener's computer and all of Hillary's 33,000 emails. I mean, things are going to start culminating here big time.
Jason Wiener, is his name really Wiener?
Yeah, Wiener.
Have you got the same meaning to Wiener that we have?
Oh, yeah. He's a dick. Yeah.
Oh, no. You would get it done by Deepak. You would not keep that, would you?
What? I know. Would not what?
No.
Oh,
you
no.
Wouldn't keep that name, would you?
Well, maybe if it's Weiner, though. Maybe, you know, if it was pronounced Weiner.
Yeah, but how many people are going to get it wrong? Loads of people get my name wrong. James Jones, James. I quite like it when it's kind of like that's as when you have to add your name and they say, what's your name? I'm okay if they get it wrong that now. With that track and trace malarkey.
He was married to Huma Aberdeen, who was Hillary's assistant, basically. And they kept a lot of stuff on Jason's laptop as insurance against Hillary, knowing that Hillary has this, litany of death counts that follows her and her husband, Bill. So they had that insurance on his computer, and the computer went to New York City. The detectives there just had a hard time watching some of the videos on there of the torture that Hillary was doing to children. So it's all coming out. It's all coming out. It's going to happen. I've been talking about this for years on N5D. This is part of the Pluto and Capricorn, the truth vibration. Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008, stays there until 2023. Here we are in 2020 toward the end of it. We still have like 3 more years, but the truth vibration each year gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's why we're seeing all the truth coming out, like with Hunter Biden's computer and Hillary's emails and Wiener's laptop, and all this stuff is coming out right now. If you're not in the vibration of truth, love, and light, if you're in that dark, you're going to be exposed. And anyone that's on the left, whether it's here or in the UK, or that is just not working in humanity's best interests, well, if you're one of those people, you're going to be exposed. If you support those people, you're going to have some issues. You're going to be breaking down. You're going to be glitching out. We're seeing a lot of people on the left, these, especially females, they're just screaming for no reason, so they don't agree with some of the stuff Trump does. I didn't agree with a lot of the stuff Biden did. Obama. Might as well have been Biden, but I didn't agree with a lot of stuff that Obama did. But you didn't see people on the right glitching out like you do people on the left.
I believe that there is mind control going on. It's subliminal messages that anytime the word Trump is said, it's a subliminal message that sends people off on one. And I think anybody watching the mainstream media is getting a touch of this mind control. It might seem quite far-fetched, but actually they perfected it now, because they was doing lots of this with advertising and things. What used to send people to actually go and buy the things that they are advertising. They've done lots of things like that, so that it isn't as far-fetched as it seems. That's what I think.
I had a little fun with people getting triggered by Trump on The Bigger Picture on one episode. I would just say Trump, and then people would freak out.
What with the thinking?
They started, yeah.
That was funny. That was really funny. That made me laugh so much.
Yeah, I got a good episode coming up later on this evening, early tomorrow. So be sure you guys check that out. I'll post a link to it here on YouTube. I'll give a little promo on YouTube with a link to BitChute, as well as what I'm doing now is I'm also putting a link on N5D with all the actual articles, videos, and tweets of everything that I'm sourcing, so that way you can check out for yourself as well. So, God, this is itching the crap out of me.
You gonna shave it off?
What's happening is they're starting to curl up and they touch your nose. And it just itches. I might shave it.
Yeah. I like it either way.
Stephanie says The Bigger Picture is my favorite. Thank you, Stephanie.
Yes, it's brilliant. Honestly, it's really clever. Really, really clever.
So Sharon is asking, I feel so out of it. What happened that they couldn't get married now? So, yeah, actually, we didn't explain that, did we? On date night. So you can explain it because, it was on your end.
traumatic. That's what happened. So I turned up. I'd got my, before that, we felt we couldn't fly. So we then looked into it and found out that I needed an ESTA visa. Okay. And somebody said, if you get an ESTA visa, then you should be fine to travel to him. So I thought, well, they'll either block it or they won't. So I filled it all out and they asked all the ins and outs questions and I filled it all out fine. Okay. And I waited a couple of days. Well, it's supposed to be a couple of days. It was a few hours and it said accepted. So then it was like, right, okay, so the flight is going to go ahead. So I printed all the forms off. You know, even I printed off everything. Anything I could possibly think of that they would need, I printed it all off. Turned up at the airport. They sent me to one person that wasn't the right person, but they sent me to one person, and it was, they looked at my forms and said, well, I'm not sure this is the right visa. So of course that panicked me, but you need to be going over there. So they sent me across to the other side of the airport. So in the meantime, I'd phoned Greg and I said, Greg, this is what they're saying. Have we got any sort of proof that we are actually getting married? Anything at all, just in case they say anything to me.
This is like 3 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah. So, yeah. But you knew that you might be called, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I was hoping
anyway.
I was hoping you were calling saying, yeah, I'm on my way. Everything's cool.
So I said to him, just warning you, this is what's happening. So I said, I'm going to need, you know, anything that you've got. Doesn't make sense that
phone numbers, the addresses,
person that was going to be marrying us and everything, and the confirmation of that, just so that I had all that ready. Anyway, got round to the other desk and they said, not sure that you have the right information. We need to call in Homeland Security. So waited 20 minutes. Homeland Security came. They literally grilled me about absolutely everything. They wanted to know the ins and outs of Greg. They wanted to find out about him. They wasn't interested in the history of our relationship and what I said. It's all documented. It's all there. You know, some people, when they're saying they want to get married, they haven't got any proof of anything really. A couple of friends maybe vouch for them. That's about it. We've got hundreds and hundreds of people who can vouch for our relationship. He wasn't interested, didn't want to know. They just basically, it was out in front of everybody as well, so it's humiliating. And they literally, in the end, he just said, I'm not letting you fly. And you can't fly on this visa. My suggestion is you go and get a fiance visa. I thought, I'll maybe, you know, I was still hoping, does that make sense, that maybe it's just a couple of days delay? Does that make sense while I can get this visa done? So he then took me over and got the flight forwarded to the 16th of November, just so that it's in place. And then I could move it if I need to. And then on the way home after, you know, luckily my son-in-law was hanging around in the car park because he'd looked into things and didn't like what he was seeing. Does that make sense about it? But, you know, you try, don't you? Think it's going to be fine. And then when we got back, I phoned you up and we found out that it takes 6 to 9 months for a fiancé visa, 6 to 9 months. So that's where we are now, but it was the most horrendous experience. Really, it was just dreadful.
You know, and the whole thing with Homeland Security, instead of asking you all those asinine questions, personal questions, what they should have said, was if you didn't have a fiance visa, then we can't let you do it. There was no reason for them to ask you all those personal questions.
That's right. How much money I made, who bought the ticket. I was only there for 3 weeks. I had a flight back, so it's not as if I was going to go out there and stay out there or anything, because I had a flight. It was like a return flight for 3 weeks.
I might have kidnapped you. But we're both hoping that, once, like I said, once the elections are over, they lift the restrictions for out of country people to fly here, and we just do it. Just do it. Yeah.
But we changed because Denmark was really expensive.
Yeah,
it was just really expensive. So when we put up the money that we needed, I was just having nightmares about it. And so we decided to halve it, didn't we? And then we'll just try it another way. We can't do Denmark. We're not with those prices. Everything was just extortionate, wasn't it?
Well, it's
might
still
be quick
expensive.
and easy. It's freaking expensive.
Yeah. And who knows? That's why we're going to do the wedding benefit to help with the expenses, because it's not cheap. And Ali and I live month to month, so I think doing that benefit and doing like the deal with the t-shirts, me making custom t-shirts for X amount of money, and Ali doing like little mini readings and stuff like that. I think that'll help with us helping to raise money for our wedding. So it'd be fun too. I think we'll have a good time doing it. Everyone will have a good time.
Yeah. Next Saturday, 24th, everyone. 24th.
24th. Okay.
What was I going to say? It's gone. Yeah, we're thinking of what was it? Greece. We were thinking of Greece, wasn't we? Flying, both of us flying to Greece to get married there.
Sweden.
That was one possibility. Sweden was another possibility. Canada. Although I've heard lots of great things about Canada.
See, ideally, it would be Cancun, but you need 4 witnesses
that know you.
Yeah.
Do they have to know you?
I guess so. Yeah. So maybe we could say, hey, who wants to go to Cancun? You got to pay for your flight out there, but if you want a vacation in Cancun and witness our wedding for us, that'd be fun.
Anybody want to do that?
But we could feasibly do that. And what a beautiful place. I've been to Cancun. There's some beautiful all-inclusive adults-only resorts.
Where is it? I don't even know where it is.
It's in Mexico, in the Gulf of Mexico. It's like the other side of where I'm at. It's got beautiful blue water and warm temperatures. Beautiful.
Honestly, it could be in Alaska for all I care. I just want to marry you. I want to marry you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I'm in the same boat. I love you.
I love you too. The togetherness and the wedding, that the celebration we can do later. Does that make sense? We can do the nice bit later with the blessing. We just need to have so that we can't be restricted with flying back and forth to see each other anymore. You're not restricted to come here, but there are so many rules and regulations for him to get married, for us to get married here. Honestly, it's everything is tightened up. Everything is just. Really,
so we're looking at countries where we can get married easily and quickly, and like I said, Cancun is in Mexico is one of those places where you can do it. The only thing that's holding us back really is having 4 witnesses. So if we could find 4 witnesses, you could fly there. I could fly there.
Can I fly is it easy for me to fly to Mexico or not? If we found out the restrictions there?
Well, it's going to take time anyway to get everything arranged for everybody that's going to be involved. But let me look into that.
First I've heard of the Mexico thing.
Cancun. Yeah. So we have people that are saying, I'll come to Cancun. I'm close.
Oh,
all right.
See?
All right. Yeah.
They can vouch for us.
Yeah. Brandy says I can go to Mexico. Let's go.
Yay! Brandy knows this.
Uh-huh. Cam Serrano
That's
says,
two.
I'll be a witness.
That's 2. That's 3. We need
Yeah.
one more.
We need one more. Thank you, everyone. That would be sweet. What a great way that'd be a perfect place to get married. A place that you deserve to get married in. Something nice. And not the shithole that they wanted in Denmark for this price that was just out of the fucking world. They're just asking way too much.
Yeah.
Sarah Randall, my hubby and I would consider witnessing in Mexico. Oh my God.
Wow.
We're going to end up having a big party there.
Yeah.
If we could do it on a certain day. Yeah, that'd be great. Wow. Thank you, everyone. You guys rock.
Thank you. Thank you.
Crystal Princess. I want to go to Mexico.
Everybody wants to come. We're not going to stop anybody, are we? We wouldn't stop anyone.
Brandy says, I really would do it. Just give me the word.
Oh, love her.
Yeah.
We can find out, can't we?
Yeah. We'll look into it. Well, that's exciting.
It's exciting. That's given us some hope.
Yeah.
Because I was really on the floor afterwards. This man had to be so strong for me, even though his heart was broken. He really had to come forward. I gave him layer upon layer of kind of doom and gloom, wasn't it? Usually I'm quite upbeat and, we can do this together. We're fine. And no, I was like, I think it was just the experience that I'd gone through in the airport, I think really, really knocked me. It's scary shit. Being, I've done nothing wrong. Greg's done nothing wrong, but being grilled by Homeland Security
Interrogated.
is an experience in an airport, because you've seen people are going through all sorts of things at the moment that you wouldn't have ever thought possible, but
yeah. Wendy Robert is asking, where can I send a donation?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere here. I'll post a link in the chat room.
Basically,
thank you, Wendy.
This is my promise. Anybody who sends any sort of donation, I will do them a mini reading for whoever has sent in a donation. Okay. So that's my promise.
Yeah, it's here somewhere.
You're smiling.
It's yeah, I'm just looking at some of the pictures on my Facebook page. Some of our pictures. I clicked on the video that we did, and the cover picture for the videos are a riot.
All funny faces.
Yeah, we're making silly faces. Yeah.
My friend Rash Powell said that if I'd have phoned her while Homeland Security was there, because she's a solicitor, she would have been able to kick a bit of ass, basically.
Really?
And I didn't know that, so.
Well.
Yeah. She's looking into it. I've just sent it over to her. Hello, Rash Powell. You did make me laugh a lot today. She's so funny. She was singing to me, singing to us. I can't remember the song now. No, I'd sing it anyway.
Oh, we want to hear you sing, though.
She's wanting to get me to do karaoke on the 30th, because I said that because it's going to be a hard day, the 30th. Can you arrange to do something on the 30th? Just get out or do something.
When is the 30th? That's Friday, I think. Yeah.
It's going to be a horrible day because we would have been married that day.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go out to karaoke.
Yeah. Do it. I'm not. She said I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
See, I would get a couple cocktails in me.
Yeah, but you have got a good voice.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I played in a band and I can play guitar and I can sing background vocals, but I don't have a good voice. I have an okay voice.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. He's got a good voice.
A mediocre voice. A very tepidly mediocre voice. Crystal Princess says, I sing. I'll sing for you.
Oh. Lovely, couldn't it? You did something romantic for me. It might not seem romantic to anybody else, but it was romantic to me. So Sundays is this man. He loves his football and he gets all settled in and he watches his football on a Sunday. Now this Sunday we were supposed to be going down to the drum circle. So we kind of spoken, hadn't we, that day? And then so I left him to his football, and about an hour later, he calls me at the drum circle. He'd left
from the
football,
beach. Yeah, from the beach. Yeah,
and let me watch the drum circle because I couldn't be there.
I told her because you can't be here with me, I'll bring the drum circle to you. So I was on the beach and I walked her into the drum circle.
Made my heart sing. Because that doesn't seem like a lot, but it doesn't. Women get it wrong sometimes. They're expecting these big gestures of finances and presents and gifts and stuff like that. It's those little things that mean so much. It's those gestures, and I appreciated that.
Well, football's not everything. I love football. I love my football Sundays. I do a big to-do about it. I always make something nice to eat and just like kicking back and watching football and doing nothing. But when we talked on the phone earlier, I wasn't going to tell her what I planned on doing. So, it was maybe like an hour and a half later that I made it down to the beach. Found a great parking spot, of course, on a Sunday, and just went there and brought the drum to you.
There's a baby there playing the drum.
Yeah, it was adorable. Which is nice to know that they are having the drum circles now, although they didn't have it on the beach and there wasn't that many people because of the whole COVID BS, but they are having gatherings and it's under the pavilion on Siesta Key Beach. So and it still sounds great. And a lot of people are having a great time. So if you're in Siesta Key, check it out.
Moving to the music, it was lovely. Nice.
Yeah.
They're not even allowed to dance here in the UK. You're not allowed. If you get up and dance, you're being forced to sit. You're not allowed to dance. Honestly, that's fact in the UK.
What's the logic behind that?
You're not allowed to sing either. They're not allowed to sing.
Oh, because you're spreading your COVID when you're singing. What about the dancing? You're moving the COVID around? How much activity is circulating the COVID?
Not allowed.
It's bullshit.
Yep. Yeah. And do you know what? The fined £10,000 if they break any of the rules. £10,000.
Wow.
It's such a crap.
Fucking believable.
Yeah. It is.
10,000 pounds
Mm,
for
yeah.
singing.
Yeah.
So
And you're allowed,
if
to walk.
I go there, and wait, if I go there and something really good happens to me and I just go, oh, they can write me a check for I have to write them a check for $10,000 if they arrest me.
Yeah.
For just going, oh.
Yeah.
How asinine is that?
These are the rules, okay? You have to, if you walk through the pub, you have to wear a mask. Okay, you have to wear a mask if you walk through the pub. If you get to the bar, you have to have the mask on. If you sit in a chair, you don't have to have the mask on.
Okay, well, California,
you've got to have the mask on.
California is equally as asinine. In California, when you're at a restaurant, you have to wear a mask when eating, but when you put the fork in your mouth, you can lower it, take a bite, and lift it back up to chew your food.
Wasn't they talking about during sex as well? You've got to have a mask on whilst you're having sex.
Some people prefer that. It's a full face mask.
Oh, sorry. Greg's mum and dad would talk.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
I forgot they were watching.
Yes. Howdy. Anyway.
Greg's been teaching me how to talk Jersey.
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 Like Joy Z. Joyzy. Yeah. Joyzy. Yes.
I can't say the other word.
You can say them. You can say them. Go ahead. Yes, did.
No, I can't say the other one.
Horses, yes.
Horses, yes. Horses.
My Jersey girl.
But this is because your dad has an accent, yes?
Only when he gets upset.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad is like so laid back and easygoing. So yeah, you don't hear it very often. It takes a lot to get him upset. So you'll never hear his Jersey accent.
Good, because I'd cry, I think, if I knew that. That was, yeah.
Yeah. Aw. Christina posted the GoFundMe link in the chat room.
Thank you, Christina.
Thank you, Christina.
Thank you.
She's an awesome moderator.
Please, I'm begging everybody, if you haven't got anything, don't be guilted into putting anything in there. Please. We would hate that. Absolutely hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You feel the same.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you've got a spare ever, then we're happy. But if you haven't, then that's fine as well.
Yeah. And we're going to do that this weekend on the 24th. What time is that? It's going to be what, 5 o'clock my time?
4 your time.
4 o'clock. I mean, that has you going right from one thing to another without a break or lunch.
It's fine.
Yeah, so we'll do it 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have like a get-together, fun get-together where, like I said, we'll raffle off. I'll raffle off shirts for anyone that donates 60 or more to our wedding fund. I'll make a homemade custom tie-dye t-shirt of your colors, the colors of your choice, whether you want it a center spiral or a side spiral. If you want an ice dye like this, let me know. 60 gets you 1, 100 gets you 2. That includes shipping wherever you are. Doesn't matter whether it's here or overseas. Yeah.
I'll do some readings. I'll do a mini reading for anybody who's donated.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'll book in, I'll give them a gift voucher, I suppose, for a reading for bigger ones. Can't I?
Sure.
We've still got to work it out. Mm.
Yeah. 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 Well, so yeah, definitely join us. I'll put a link up on Facebook probably tomorrow or the next day when it gets closer to Saturday. Because usually if you put it up too early, it just gets buried. Especially on your page, things get buried quickly.
Thank you, Mum.
It's okay. There's beautiful things that she posts on there, but many eye-opening, awakening articles.
Yeah.
But it just tends to bury everything on your page.
Yeah. She only allows probably 10 people on her list, okay, because people peer off. Just so it's like, I'm friend. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then, so she then thinks, well, I'll add it. I'll get through to them either by sending them to Greg, my brother, or me. It's like we all get them.
Yes. Yeah.
Just want to get the word out there.
We do.
I love you, Mama.
We both do.
Yeah. You still got 2 presents here. Can't open them now, though.
You can't.
No.
Okay.
Later.
Okay.
I think it's lovely that you let me do that birthday thing for you, yes. Because he's never let anybody know his birthday.
Just close family.
That's not your birthday, is it?
No. Only, up until my birthday, only a handful of people on Facebook knew my birthday. And all throughout the years, I never told anyone. Most of the time I'd work straight through my birthday, and it was just another day.
My lipstick's gone all bitty. Not now, I'm sorry. I'm big on birthdays because we're celebrating you. We're celebrating the fact that you have started in 5D. You've brought all these people together. That means something. So we've got to celebrate. Greg Prescott was born this day. It's important. And you cope very well. Did you really hate it?
No, I didn't. I know. It was beautiful because you brought beautiful people to come to it, and I know how much it meant to you. So between both of those, it made me happy.
Good. Well, that's better. It was this stay on lipstick is great, but then it goes, if you put lipstick over lipstick, it goes all bitty. Mm-hmm. Don't you have that trouble, Greg?
Oh yeah, lipstick? all the time. Fortunately, my goatee covers my lips. Yeah.
I'm so vain. Whilst I was doing the reading for Rash Pell, I was curling my hair and doing my makeup, ready for date night. Mm-hmm. Whilst I was doing a reading. It's funny.
Who was that reading? You sent me a reading. Who was that from? That
was from Jill and Jody. I went for a meal yesterday. And we bring tarot cards with us when we go for a meal. Mm-hmm. So we're sitting there doing readings for each other. It's quite a good reading, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you play it?
Funny, yeah. It's funny about the necklace is relevant, and you gave me an infinity necklace, and I gave you an infinity necklace. That's now a bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's now a bracelet. Oh, I've not got it on. This is what I got, Greg. Mm-hmm. though. That's what I got, Greg. And it was a guitar pick, signed guitar pick. So, and other stuff. But I thought if I can't be with him on his birthday, then we're going to do a get together, and I'm going to open prezzies for him live and then send them off to him.
You're awesome. Thank you.
How are you? You deserve it. You're wonderful. You give so much to everybody else. You have to take a little bit back sometimes. Yeah, I know. It's true. Sorry,
Okay.
love.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap it up there because we've been on for a while, over an hour, 80 minutes, hour and 20 minutes. I want to thank everyone for joining us on YouTube. As always, you guys are amazing. We love all of you. And,
and if anybody wants to be on the list for next week, then please just write list for the twin flame, bringing lovers together or enhancing your already existing relationships.
Yeah. Crystal Princess is asking, do you guys have a secure, non-personal place I could send a present? Yeah. If you contact me on Facebook, and I can give you an address. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's some lovely, lovely people. We've had so much support.
Yeah.
Really. When it was going on, everybody was so kind and so many lovely messages.
The thing is, you know, once we met in the physical and became a couple, you know, me bringing you aboard to N5, you had no idea what N5D was before I sent you a friend request.
Mm-hmm.
But you've been such an amazing addition to all of our lives at N5D. So, I mean, we're all grateful that you're part of our N5D family.
And I'm really, really blessed to be in it. The love that you get from everybody is immense. I couldn't be happier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A whole family.
Mom and dad, right?
Yeah,
some people call us mom and dad.
You do call us that, don't they?
They do. It's funny. So yeah, check us out. Come back. Maybe I'll do a promo on YouTube just as a reminder for this Saturday at 5 p.m. We're going to be back on Zoom, and we'll make a link where people can join us here on Zoom as well as in the YouTube chat room. So it'll be both. So we'll have lots of fun. It'll be a spirit chat and all sorts of fun stuff. So check us out on Friday or Saturday, 5 p.m. I'll also put a link on my personal Facebook page as well as on Patreon, patreon.com/N5D.
I'll do some teaching on now. We do all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm. So be sure to check out Ali on her website, psychically.net. Get a reading from her. She's amazing. You'll love that reading. And many people have came back for readings afterwards because you're so good.
I'm getting the rebooks come back from N5D friends.
Hey.
I love that.
So definitely check that out. psychically.net. Quantum Tie-Dye t-shirts, N5D.net. And like I said, patreon.com/N5D. We'll put a link, like I said, on Friday or yeah, probably Thursday or Friday for our get together on Saturday. And we look forward to everyone joining us there. So on behalf of my love, holds the other key to me, Alison, I'm Greg, and we're both sending you all. Wow, indeed. But we're both sending you all.
Am I calling you, or are we going to call later?
I'll call you. I'll call you. Yeah, I just got to finish up the BitChute video, finishing touches, and the article that I have going with it. So, yeah. But till the next time, we're sending you all infinite love and light. On behalf of Ali, I'm Greg. Namaste.